Ever noticed your batteries and your phone draining from 100% to 80 to 60 to 40? That's just a sad arithmetic progression. In this video, let's learn as to why your battery is giving you trust issues. Before that, there are two set of formulas which are really important. The second set has two types. The first set is just one. The first thing is, it says, as you guys can see, Tn equals a plus n minus 1 into d. Before that, let me give you a warning right now. By chance, during your exams, you tend to forget this specific slide. I'm pretty sure this music will start playing in your background. To avoid that, start focusing on this video right now. So Tn equals a plus n into n minus 1 into d. Let's learn the meaning of it first, because this specific chapter deals a lot with English, more like word problems based on quadratic equations. It deals with a lot of sentences. So let's try to understand the meaning of this phrases in fact. So Tn always means last term, or also called as nth term. Fine, important for us to understand. A, as you guys can see, is the first term, n is the number of terms, and d is the common difference. Keep this in mind. You will be trying to use the formula number 1 whenever phrases like find the last term, find the nth term, a is given, n is given, all these sort of questions, and you guys will be solving all those things. You will be using the first set of formula. First set, in fact. The second set, in fact, has two things. Let me talk about the second formula first. Sn meaning sum. Sum up to n terms equals n by 2 into a plus tn. This is a shortcut which you guys have to utilize when. So let's try to. I'll give you a scenario. Well, Tn is given to us in the question. They're telling the last term's value is whatever. And in that case, if you're supposed to find Sn, there's a shortcut which is formula number 2 here. Rather than trying to stick out with your regular formula, okay, I would avoid this at any cost if Tn is given to us. By chance, nothing is given to us, only regular data is given to us. We have no choice but to stick out to the first one. Again, you know the meaning of all these things. The meaning of n, everything is being given here. Sn means sum up to n terms. Obviously, you'll have to sit and practice the 3 formula multiple times to get the answers right. So let's start with the first question. Let's see as to what and all is there for us to solve today. Again, one more thing. This slide talks about a reference. A lot of times I've seen people trying to apply the formula and waste a lot of time, especially the first one. See, for example, there might be a question which says the 9th term is, and you're supposed to write the same thing in terms of an equation. So whatever you guys can see on the screen right now is all Tn formulas, but in terms of an equation. Yes, there is a type where you're supposed to use the question and frame an equation based on it. This will help you a lot. What's the hint here? Look at your left hand side. If it says T11, the English meaning is 11th term. Look at the right hand side. Don't you think this number is becoming 1 less than 11? See, obviously you tell me, sir, that's the formula, but end of the day, instead of trying to sit and apply the formula, try to remember the hint here, framing equations directly. So whatever is there on your left hand side, reduce 1 and that becomes the right hand side. Look at this, T5 equals a plus 4d. Now what is a? The first term. Why did it become 4? Because 1 less than the left hand side. Similarly, T9 became a plus 80. So in this way, you will be able to frame equations faster rather than trying to sit and waste time there. The first question, let us try to analyze the data first. It tells us find the 24th term. In simple language, T24 is question mark. Now in this case, should I use the equation method? Not required yet. Let's see what all is given to us. Obviously, this is your sequence. Fine. Now, just by looking at it, I can clearly state that the value of 12 is the first term. Therefore, the value of a equals 12. Now, I'm also supposed to find the value of d, which means common difference. Always remember, it's the second term minus the first term, always. Now, can the answer of difference be negative? 100% yes. There are no such pseudo rules which tells it has to be positive. It can be negative, it can be positive, it can be whatever. Fine. So, the answer for difference is 10 minus 12, which is nothing but minus 2. You circle it. I found A, I found D. Now, first of all, what are we trying to find? I'm trying to find T24, which depends on the first formula, which says Tn. Again, what's the formula? A plus n minus 1 into d, which means to find T24, my bad, to find T24, don't you think n is matching 24? Automatically that gave me another data, which is nothing but n equals 24. I think that's perfect. N equals 24. Question, A done, D done, A done, N done, D done. Okay, fine. I'll start applying. So left hand side, T24 becomes what? A's value is nothing but 12 in this case plus n minus 1. N's value is 24 in the question. 24 minus 1 gives me 23. Into difference is minus 2. So what's this answer? 12 minus plus into minus gives me minus 46. So the answer is minus, obviously. It will be a 4, it will be a 34. So the final answer is 12 minus 46, T24 is minus 34. That's how simple it is. But this is where your skill lies. You trying to find out what is actually being asked for us in the question. Now, which term of the AP is 1 plus whatever? Again, I don't care about, okay, you'll have to care about it anyways. Which term, meaning the value of n equals question mark. You got to realize what is being asked here. Now, AP's sequence is given to us. But if you see, the only thing the question is kind of different here because they've used the word is here. Which means they're asking which term of the AP, 1 plus what plus what plus what, whatever, is 52. In simple language, the last term is 52. Just now I told you, the meaning of last term in this concept is nothing but Tn. Tn equals 52. I've seen a lot of people, there's one category in fact, which always thinks n and Tn is same. Never. Tn is the last term. N is the number of terms. There's a difference. Getting it? So Tn is given to us as 52. Based on these three numbers, don't you think I'll be able to find the value of A as well as D? Obviously, A's value is the first term, which is nothing but 1. D's value is, again, same concept, 4 minus 1. Now, if you're wondering, sir, there's a plus in between. Who cares? 4 minus 1 is what is required. So 4 minus 1 equals 3. See, in this case, I got the answer as positive. Obviously, it's fine. Oh, the line is not straight. I just hope the people who are watching are.
What did he say?
Next, after the formula, Tn equals A plus n minus 1 into D. Next is start substituting. N's value don't know. Minus 1 as it is. D's value is 3. 52 is my left hand side. Now what can be done? Think. I can shift the 1 to the left hand side, becomes 51. And this 3 comes to the denominator. Will be equal to n minus 1. If this case is presented to you, will you be able to find the value of n? Obviously. Cancel it off. So it becomes 51 by 3, which is nothing but 5 times 1, 17 equals n minus 1, where n equals 18 terms. Write that statement and we are done with this question. Next. Find the 31st term. Lovely. 31st term is specific to us. T31 equals question mark. I am done. Whose 10th term is 38 and 16th term is 74. Now if you actually observe a pattern here, everything is in terms of Tn itself. This is where trying to use the equations effectively comes into picture. So 10th term is 38. Let's only try to decode this specific phrase. T10 equals 38 is given to me. The other one is T16 equals 74. I am not trying to make this up. I am just trying to write whatever is given to me in my question. Now T10 in terms of equation wise, what can it be used for? I mean, what can it be written as? A plus 90. Just now I told you the hint, equals 38. I'll box this as equation number 1. Similarly, T16 is what? A plus minus 1. So it will be 15 equals 74. I have two equations. Now obviously think, ignore this at this point of time. Only using both these things, if I solve them simultaneously, don't you think I'll be able to get the answer? And in fact, you need not even try to apply the crazier concepts of the simultaneous equation. Right, straightforward it is. Why? You can find A and A in both the cases. That's why. So I'll write them one below the other. A plus 90 equals 38. A plus 15D equals 74. I've got this automatically. I'll have to change the signs. That's your easiest part in fact. Gets cancelled. Plus 9 minus 15 gives you minus 60 equals 74 minus 38. Do the math. Minus 74 plus 38 gives you minus 36. Gets cancelled. D's value equals 6. Once you find the value of D, I'll have to find the value of A. Don't you think that's very simple? Take the value of T, substitute in any one of the equations, and your answer for A will be found. A plus 9 into D is 6 equals 38. 6 times 9 is 54. A equals 38 minus 54. 16. Correct? Now, 16 is my value of A. I'm supposed to have the value of t. Now can you find t31? Obviously. T31. Oh, okay. If you're thinking, can't we write this in terms of the same form? You can. So think, what do you think T31 can become? A plus 30D. A's value is 16 plus 30 into 6. Do the math. 180 plus 6, 186, 196. So, next question. How many two-digit numbers? This is the most important phrase. Again, how many meaning? N is a question mark. Two-digit numbers divisible by number 3. So if you think, what about 3, 6 and 9? They are single digit. Obviously not possible. I'm supposed to start off from 10. Obviously 10 is not divisible by 3. What about 11? Not divisible. 12 divisible. So my first step is to frame the sequence. Once you find the first number, it's very simple. Why? What is the whole point of AP? You keep adding the common difference. Again, you keep adding the common difference. Remember this. So 12, here 3 meaning 15. It becomes 18. Goes up to, see, two-digit number, what's the maximum? 99. Because 100 is a three-digit number. What about 99? Is 99 divisible by 3? 100% yes. So my sequence goes up to 99. This is my actual question, not the one which was given to me. I'll have to frame this. This actually carries out 1 mark. Now, and moreover, if you get this wrong, how much ever you guys try, you won't be able to get the remaining question right. Anyways, based on this, n was question mark. A equals 12, correct. Difference equals, again, 15 minus 12 is 3. But don't you think the difference was anyways given to me here? Divisible by 3 meaning what? Difference obviously 3. Next, Tn. Last term is 99, no? So Tn is given to me. Indirectly what? 99. Now what formula should I apply? Formula number 1, which says Tn equals A plus n minus 1 into d. Tn equals 99. A's value is 12 plus n minus 1 as it is. D's value is 3. Now 99 minus 12 gives you 87 by 3 equals n minus 1. Regular stuff. 3 times 2, 3 times 9, 27. So n equals 29 plus 1, 30 terms. That will be your answer. Should be your answer. How many whole numbers are divisible by 7 and are present between 200 and 500? Lovely. Just like the previous question, I'm supposed to write the sequence here. Ask yourself a question. Is 200 divisible by 7? No. 201? No. 202 obviously no, because it's an even number. 203, it is possible. So first number you found out, that's your achievement. And moreover, how many meaning? I'm supposed to find the value of n in this case also. 203 is the starting. Keep adding 7 to it because you found the logic. 210 keeps going up to which number? You'll have to think for this. So 500 not divisible. Come behind. Talk about 499. Not possible. 497. Let's see. Obviously 497 will. So this is your sequence. Should you how many numbers are required? I think 3 are more than enough. And these dots are also important. Now how do you know 497 is divisible? See, 7 times 7 is 49, 7 times 1 is 7, so peaceful. Next, A's value is 203. D's value, question only is given 7. Tn's value I found out 497. Now can you find the value of n? Exactly like the previous question. It's there. The reason I took 2 of the same types is because this type is actually important. Next, find the sum. Okay, this is where your second set of formula is required. Let's see. Let's think. Find the sum, meaning Sn is question mark. I think step number 1 is important. Whether you'll have to understand what to find. No, getting it? So Sn and Tn. What is required in this question? Sn is required. Of the first 12 natural numbers start off with 1. Okay, sorry, my bad. First 12 natural numbers, each of which is a multiple of 7. So obviously, even though natural numbers are starting from 1 to whatever, they're asking divisible by 7, multiple of 7. So I'll have to start off with 7, goes to 14. Getting it? Now, it goes on till what number? It says the first 12 natural numbers. Very simple. Multiply 7 times 12, 84. So my starting is 7, it goes up to 84. If you see a pattern in the last 3 questions, I am trying to frame the sequence and then only try to solve it. Now automatically A's value equals 7, D's value is again 7. not looking at this. It is gonna be same only, but end of the day, you're supposed to find Tn. Tn is also given to me 84. Why? Last term, no. Now this is what I'm going to tell you. Sn I'm supposed to find. Tn is given to me. Don't use the first form. Do not use this. Tn is given to us directly. You will get the same answer if you're using this also. Now what's the, see, let's look at the similarity, okay. For Sn, this n by 2 fraction has to be outside in both the cases. That's it. Now, if you're using Tn, the number 2 is not there in the bracket. If you're not using Tn, number 2 is there in the bracket. That's it. 2a plus n minus 1 into t. If it is not there, just a plus Tn. Okay. Now I'll use the shortcut. Sn equals n by 2 into a plus Tn. You write the formula. N's value is okay. What's the value of n? Didn't find only, no. 12 natural numbers. So this is your value of n. So 12 by 2 is nothing but 6. We'll talk about that a little later. A's value, as I found, is 7 plus 84. 84 plus 7 gives you 91. 91 into 6. 91 times 6. You do the math. That's your answer. Getting it? Next. How many terms? How many meaning n? Mark this type to be important. Wherever n is a question mark and if it is a sum based question, 100% is supposed to use quadratic equations. Okay. Now that's your hint. How many terms of the AP it's given to me? As I can see the value of A equals 24. I can see the value of D equals, careful, 21 minus 24 is minus 3. Then must be taken so that Sn equals 78. For this I have no choice. I'm supposed to use formula number 1, which goes like Sn equals n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Sn's value is 78 equals n by 2 as it is. 2 times 24 is 48 plus n don't know. D's value is minus 3. Careful here. Plus into minus becomes a minus. You have to solve this. 78 times 2 is 140, 60, 156. 156 equals n into, I'll solve the inside the brackets first. 48 plus, oh my bad. Plus into minus gives you minus 3n plus 3. I'm almost there for the equation. 156 will be equal to 51 here. So it will become n into 51 minus 3n. If I simplify this, I'll be getting a quadratic equation, and the equation goes like this. 156 equals 51n minus 3n square. Arrange them accordingly. Becomes 3n square minus 51n plus 156 equals 0. All three numbers are divisible by 3. So it becomes n square minus 17n plus 52 equals 0. This is my quadratic equation. I am not done with my answer. I am supposed to solve them. How? Split the term. So it becomes n square minus 17 plus 52. Minus 17n plus 52 equals 0. The split here, obviously, 52 is always divisible by 13. So I'll write 13 first and then think. 13 into, plus or minus what gives you 17? 4. Now I'll adjust the signs. 13 and 4 are the factors. So n square minus 13n minus 4n plus 52 equals 0. So n equals n minus 13 minus 4 into n minus 13. Now obviously, you guys do the math. N equals, do the math from here, 13 or n equals 4. Getting it? So there are two answers. Which one to choose? Sum has to be 78. It means addition has to be 78. 24 plus 21 gives you 25. 45. 45, 63. See, after adding 3 numbers only, I'm getting 63 as my answer. So all I require is one extra term to get 78. Obviously, no. So even though my 2 answers are correct, I will ignore the 13 terms. I will stick on to the 4 terms because logic. 4 terms, 3 terms only is giving me 63. 13 terms will give me so much more. I don't want so much more. I only want 78. So I'll only choose this part. Now this keeps changing from question to question. It was mattering here, therefore I explain it to you in this way. Correct? Next question. Oh, important type. If any kind of equation is given to you for sum, okay, always start off by substituting it with 1 and 2's. So what I'm going to tell, initially take the value of n as 1, substitute here. So it becomes s1 equals 1 plus 3. So s1's value equals 4. always remember S1 will be equal to T1. Always. Sum1 will be equal to the first term. Fine. So this I realized, which also means since S1 equals 4, T1 is also equal to 4. Fine. Next, I take the value of n equals 2 to find what S2. S2 will be equal to, substitute 2 here, 2 square gives me 4, 2 times 3 gives me 6, S2 equals 10. Now S1 done, S2 done. What is the meaning of S2 tell? The combination of the first two terms, correct? I like that. English. S2 meaning the combination or the addition of the first two terms. The first term is T1, second term is T2. Fine. Now, do I know the value of S2? Correct. Do I know the value of T1? 4. Can I find the value of T2? So simple. T2 equals 6. Now, the reason I know this is because T1 I know, T2 I know. I'll start writing it in order, AP. So it will be T1 is 4, comma, 6, comma, think. After 4, 6. Okay, first of all, A is 4. What's the value of D? 6 minus 4, 2. If the difference is 2, the next number will be 4, 6, 8. Keeps going on. I found A, I found D. I'm supposed to find sum up to n terms. Okay, fine. I'm supposed to find the 14th term. In simple language, T14 equals question mark. For T14, the value of n here is 14. Getting it? Now can I find T14? Obviously. What do? Apply the formula directly. T14 equals A plus n minus 1 into D. So T14 equals A's value. Again, why are we doing this? Without doing this, I won't be able to get the sequence. Without the sequence, I won't be able to find the value of T14. So it will be A, again forget, 4 plus n's value is 14 minus 1, D's value is 2. So T14 as it is, 4 plus 13 times 2 is 26. The answer is 30. Life's just like arithmetic progression. You just need to find your starting point and the common difference, and you'll always know what comes next. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video.